in Adelaide. Tell me, which horse have you brought this year?
I've brought two horses, Go With The Curl in the 2-star and Algebra, which is my faithful old 4-star horse. So that's pretty exciting. It's his third time around, it's his fourth time around the 4-star, and so that's, he's sort of an old campaigner, but that doesn't mean anything really. At the end of the day, it's a 4-star and you've got to ride well.
And tell me, what's he been up to since last year? Because you did well last year. What's he done up in the run-up to the 2013 competition?
Early on we did Sydney CCI 3-day event in the Trans-Tasman competition, and we won the team competition. He was fourth place after overall, so that was really good. I guess we've had a few lead-up competitions, but the ground's been very hard, so I've actually just taken him quite slow the last couple of runs, but he's been scoring quite well in the dressage, and he's a much improved horse all round this year, but it is a tougher field to try and crack too, so I really want to be first place, but trying to beat some of the guys like Stewart, and that's going to be tough.
And you've had a quick look at the cross-country course. What are your thoughts on it so far?
I think the cross-country looks good in general. It's a lot more flow than previous years, so that's actually really nice. There's definitely a few questions out there that's going to test a lot of people, and I think at the end of the day, if you ride well and ride accurately, well, I think the course is quite doable. So fingers crossed that my prediction's right.
Now, as is quite common, it seems, with anyone who's riding in Adelaide, you've had to undertake quite a journey to get here. Just tell me about the planning involved in that, and what have you had to do to get here?
Well, basically, I'm around about 14 hours away, so I did the trip in 2 days. If I do drive straight through, sometimes it's just 12 hours, and I take the horses off a couple of times in that trip. But so I end up driving 7 hours, getting the horses off, camping overnight, and then getting up early the next morning and driving the second 7 hours. So it wasn't too bad. I know a lot of people think it's a long way, but that's really not too bad for us, considering we drive 10-hour trips, kind of a normal thing to do these days.
And so, what are your hopes in the 4-star this weekend? You said, do you reckon you could win it?
I think I've got a chance to win it. I think, I really need to get a good dressage score this year. Like he can do the good score, but he also can get a little tense in the test, being a thoroughbred. So, and I can't afford to do any mistakes, because he is a thoroughbred. He's not a big moving horse, but we can get a really nice accurate test. He's got great changes, so fingers crossed I can do that. And then after that, well, then I'm just going to have to try and stay as close to that score as possible, hopefully stay on it for the finish, and then see where we're at the end.
Well, best of luck. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.